Welcome, Cyclone fans, to the first game in the Girls 3A Regional Basketball Tournament where the Harlan Cyclones will be taking on the OABCIG Falcons. My name is Jonathan North, and I'll be on the camera tonight. Bill Mueller is down on the court to announce the starting lineup, but he'll be back up here momentarily to call the game for you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for attending tonight's basketball match between the OABCIG Falcons and their Harlan County Cyclone. And now, the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting team on the scoreboard, playing BCIG Falcons, number 3, Abby Litterode. Number 10, Janessa Kohler. Number 11, Olivia Schrader. Number 15, Carter Heemer. And number 22, Ireland Whitrock. Assistant coaches for the Falcons are Madison Allen. Head coach is Larry Allen. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Harlan Community Cyclones. Number 11, Hannah Sonderman. Number 13, Molly Swenson. Number 15, Aubrey Schwiezo. Number 23, Ava Munson. And number 45, Erica Russ. Assistant coaches for the Cyclones are Mark Gohart and Sam Brummer. Head coach is Zach Clausen. Your officials assigned for tonight's ball game are Dan Clayton, Nathan Wall, and Dale Reineke.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keast Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Cool Gold 105.3 FM, KNOD in Harlan, Iowa.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
And we're ready for the opening tip. That's Erica Rust getting it to the Cyclones to get their first offensive possession set up. Falcons in a zone defense to start things off, and Molly Swenson hits from the corner, gets the Cyclones on board. And they lead 3-0, and the Cyclones are just going to be over and back. Cyclones will try and ramp up the defensive pressure and turn defense into offense. There's another steal. Cyclones 2 steals early on. It's going to be Hannah Sonderman putting up a 3. It rolls in and out, no good. Molly Swenson gets the offensive rebound. Again, well, here's a 3-pointer from Swenson. No good on the backside. Last touch by the Falcons, who will stay with the Cyclones. Falcons 2-17 on the season. Meanwhile, the Cyclones are 17-3. This is the first round of Class 3A Region 7 postseason tournament play. The winner will move on next Wednesday to play the winner of Clarinda and Red Oak. And that's Molly Swenson on the backside with the bucket. And Coach Allen from the Falcons wants to take a timeout as the Cyclones have a 5-0 lead. And to this point, the Falcons don't even have a shot attempt. Again, we're going to chart the turnovers between the two teams, as that is something that is a big part of the Cyclone strategy, is tempo and turn the opponent over. That will result in points on the other end. So far, the Cyclones have created 2 turnovers on the Falcons. So I had some troubles down there at the score table. Got things all worked out now. Again, Cyclones in that 3/4 court press. Falcons do get it across the timeline. And the pressure continues. They just extend that 2-3 zone. Little running jumper up, no good. Erica Rust coming away with the defensive rebound, and in transition, it's going to be a 3-point basket put up by Schweizau. That rattles in and out. The Falcons come away with the defensive rebound. No starter over 5'8" for OABCIG. Inside, a shot is up, and there's going to be a foul on Erica Rust. I mean, Rust's first personal, team's first of the first quarter. So it's going to send number 10, Janessa Kohler, she's a freshman, to the free throw line for 2 shots as she was fouled in the act of shooting. That first one's no good, but she'll have a second one coming. Again, score is 5-0 Harlan Community. Second free throw rolls around, no good. Erica Rust comes away with the rebound. Aubrey Schweizau across the timeline with it. Ball goes, diagonal pass to try and hit Rust on the backside of that zone. Goes out of bounds. 4 new substitutes in for the Falcons. Schweizau enters to Munson. That 3-point attempt is no good. And there's going to be a foul. That's one thing the Cyclones need to watch out for, is in the attempt to put pressure on defensively, try to get steals out of the traps, but don't foul in the trap. And that's going to be number 15, Aubrey Schweizau, picking up the foul. That's her first personal, team second of the first quarter. Again, Cyclones in that extended zone, and there's going to be a travel call. 3rd turnover by the Falcons. Five and a half to play in quarter number 1. Balls tries going down low. Last touch by the Falcons. 25 seconds on the shot clock. 5:24 on the game clock, and there's a 3-pointer up by Sonderman that's no good. Falcons down trying to get their half-court offense set up. Shot is up, no good by the visitors. Cyclones come away with it in transition. Ball goes inside to Rust. And the high post area is open. A couple games ago, the Cyclones really went to town with a little high-low game, getting it to the high post area and then down low to Erica Rust. We'll see with some substitutions of Kinsley Bruck or Grace Albertson when they come in, if that's what they look to do or not. Fourth turnover on the Falcons. 4:30 left to play in quarter number 1, and the Cyclones lead 5-0. Swenson with it. There's a little hype there. So we're talking about. Ooh. There it goes off the hands of Erica Russ, but that was Hannah Sonderman popping up to that high post area, which then draws the zone in and makes that high-low pass just a little bit easier. Closing in on the 4-minute mark of the first quarter, so almost halfway through, and again the Cyclones leading 5-0. Ball is slapped out of bounds. A lot of pressure. The Cyclones again just extending that zone, making it extremely difficult for even any passes to be made. Ball goes down low, and that's Ava Munson with the steal. 5 turnovers, and we're partway through quarter number 1. And there's a 3-point basket by Molly Swenson. And the Cyclones have 8-0. Last touched over there, tipped out of bounds by the Cyclones. Substitutes back into the contest for OABCIG. Ball getting reversed around the zone. Not having any luck with some breaking down of the zone with some dribble penetration or some post touches at this point. There's a high-low attempt, and there's a block shot by Rust, and the Cyclones are off and running. Sonderman with it over on the wing. And there was an almost steal by the Falcons. Ball just moving around the zone quickly. Nice ball movement by Harlan Community. Ball moving faster than what the zone can move, and it's getting the Cyclones some open shots. So nice execution by the Cyclones on the offensive end, and they lead 11-0 with 3 minutes to play in quarter number 1. There it is on the backside. That's Erica Rust with the bucket. They bring the ball to one side, and as the zone shifts, they just keep Erica Rust on that backside. There's another turnover number 7. There's going to be a foul as Schwiezow is going up for a shot. $13-0 is the score. As Schwiezow goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one is up, no good. And that one is good. Which gets the score to Harlan Community 14. Falcons 0. There's another turnover in the backcourt. 8 turnovers for Battle Creek Ida Grove. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor, and we'll take a timeout with them. You're watching Cyclone Basketball on HLTV, Channel 15. Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Falcon basketball in the backcourt, and the score is Harlan Community 16, Falcons 0. 2:25 left to go in quarter number 1. And as we mentioned, the Falcons yet to get on the scoreboard. They have 8 turnovers already in quarter number 1. Shot goes up, no good. And an attempt to save the ball from going out of bounds. That was number 12, Brady Youngren, saving it right to a Cyclone player. And that's Molly Swenson that's going to put up a 3, no good. And the Falcons coming away with the Defensive rebound. Three-pointer from the sideline is no good. And there's a Cyclone turnover. They got maybe going a little bit too quick. Ball gets passed out of bounds. So will be Falcon basketball on the sideline. Again, 1:30 left to play in the first quarter, and the Cyclones leading 16-0. Ball goes inside. Now kicked out. That was Erica Rust right there, ready for the block if the shot did go up. Cyclones really getting the ball moved around the zone. And there's Molly Swenson knocking down the three-pointer. And there's going to be a foul on Aubrey Sweezow. It's going to be her second personal foul. The team's third of the first quarter. Albertson and Bruck into the lineup now. The Cyclones switch zones from a 2-3 zone into a 1-3-1. They put Albertson out on the top, making it difficult for guard-to-guard passes out front with her length. Ball's going down low, and there's another turnover. Nice steal there by Ava Munson. 9 turnovers for the Falcons, and it's 19-0 in favor of Harlan Community. As we're down to 20 seconds left on the shot clock, or excuse me, on the game clock even. No shot clock at this point. And there's a three-point basket by Molly Swenson. Swenson's got 17 of the Cyclones' 22 points. And there's going to be an over and back call, and that's 10 turnovers on the Falcons. .8 seconds left. Eva Munson going to get it to Sonderman. She's going to let a three-pointer go. No good. And that's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1, where the Cyclones lead the Falcons 22-0. We'll be back with second quarter action and play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15. Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for second quarter action of play from Harlan Community High School gym in this Class 3A Region 7 tournament play between your Cyclones of Harlan Community and the Falcons of OABCIG. That's Ottawood, Arthur, Battle Creek, Ida Grove. That first quarter, the Falcons had 10 turnovers. Didn't have a whole lot of shot opportunities. And obviously not on the scoreboard yet. And the Cyclones are off and running. That's Grace Albertson putting a shot up. No good. Cyclones coming away with the offensive rebound. Again, Grace Albertson puts a shot up. No good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Cyclones doing a great job of moving the ball down in their zone offense. Actually moving the ball faster than what the zone can move. Turning into great shot opportunities for the home team. Now, the visitors, they turn into a 1-3 zone themselves. So the Cyclones shift how they attack, and that's going to be Sonderman putting a three-pointer up, no good. Falcons come away with the defensive rebound, and the Cyclones get into their 1-3-1 zone. So each team played a little 2-3. Cyclones played a lot better than the Falcons, and now they've both switched to a 1-3-1 zone, and once again, Harlan Community executing way better offensively and defensively with that. Then the visitors, there's Grace Albertson. See if the ball can get moving around. There we go. And it's going to be a dribble kick. Molly Swenson, it would be a 3-second call. Second turnover of the game by the Cyclones. Had one in the first quarter and one there. 6:20 to play in the half, and again the Cyclones lead 22-0. It's going to be last touched by the Falcons. So it is Cyclone basketball in the backcourt. There's another turnover by Harlan Community. Size and speed of the Cyclones just really causing a lot of problems for the Falcons. It's Hannah Sonderman going in transition. Nice down court pass by Ava Munson. Sonderman's fouled, so she's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And that one is up, no good. Schwiezow and Rust back in the lineup for the Cyclones. Erica Rust cleans up the offensive board on the missed free throw. Her putback's no good, but it's Sonderman coming away with the rebound, and then Schwiezow loses it, and the Falcons are off and running. Cyclones now back into a 2-3 zone, so switching things up from 2-3 to 1-3-1. Three-point shot up by number 4, Chloe Murphy, the freshman, and that goes, so it's 22-3. Ball gets moved inside. Rust with the turnaround jumper, no good. Gets her own offensive rebound and put back good. 24-3. Cyclones with the lead. Again, Cyclones in a 2-3 zone. Shot is put up, no good. Rebounded on the backside. That shot is no good. We last touched by Rust. So the possession will stay with the Falcons. Falcons inbounding on the baseline. It's a new shot clock. 4:15 left on the game clock of the second quarter. And there's another turnover. That's turnover number 14 already. Nice pass down low to Erica Rust. And it's 26-3. Three-point shot up, no good. Tipped out of there by Munson, but she's going to be called for a foul. Nice aggressive play there by Munson, but she kind of climbed the back of the Falcon player. So it is a personal foul on Ava. 3:44 left in the half. Cyclones leading 26-3. There's going to be a steal by Erica Rust. Turnover by the Falcons. The Cyclones get the ball down low. There's Rust getting herself underneath the hoop. And Ava Munson, nice job of playing a little spy there as the Falcons were trying to bring the ball up the floor, and she gets a steal. Kinsley Bruck turns it over there for the Cyclones. And the Falcons running in transition have a miss, and offensive putback miss. And now it's the Cyclones' turn to run the floor, and it's Brinley Van Bala scoring the bucket. The Falcons not really having an answer for too much of what the Cyclones can do, and there's a travel. Cyclones got the height advantage and the speed advantage here, and defensively just making it difficult for the Falcons to even get a look at the basket, let alone a made field goal. Falcons drop back into that 1-3-1 zone. Brinley Van Bala puts a shot up, no good, but is fouled. We'll send Van Bala to the free throw line for 2. That one is good. And that one is good as well. 30-3, excuse me, is the score. And there's going to be a foul. Foul on the Cyclones. Fouls on Schwiezow. That's her third. Three-point shot up from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Munson. The Cyclones are off and running. And there's going to be a travel by Van Bala. So it will be the 5th turnover of the second quarter for the Cyclones. Meanwhile, it's the 17th turnover by the Falcons. And there's going to be a block shot by Erica Rust. Senior Kara Kinkle into the lineup for the Cyclones. All 4 senior players are out there for the Cyclones. Ava Munson, Hannah Sonderman, Erica Rust, and Kara Kinkle. There's a made basket by number 11, Olivia Schrader. And she's going to go to the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity. And no good. Rust comes away with the rebound, but a held ball is the call on the alternate possession arrow is going to favor the Cyclones. So 1:35 left to play in the half, and the Cyclones lead 30-5. There's going to be a steal by the Falcons. But then a steal right now. It's going to be a held ball. And now the alternate possession arrow favors OABCIG. So the Falcons get the ball inbounded. Going against the 2-3 zone, that's going to be a foul on Molly Swenson. Well, they're going to call it on Kara Kinkle instead. So it'll be the second personal foul on Kinkle. Ball up to the high post, now kicked out. 1 minute left on the game clock. And the Cyclones running in transition. Hannah Sonderman puts a layup up, no good, but it is fouled. Sonderman will have 2 free throw attempts. She was fouled in the act of shooting. And that one's up and good for Sonderman. 31-5 is the score. Second free throw up, no good. Under a minute to play. The Cyclones in that pesky 2-3 zone that they get extended and force some lazy passes and get steals out of. There's another Falcon turnover, and then in transition, the Cyclones turn it right back over. 35 seconds to play. Ball getting skipped across the zone. Now goes up to the high post area. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Rust. And we're down to 10 seconds to play in the half. Ball goes down low to Erica Rush. She scores the bucket. Nice assist by Ava Munson. 33-5. That brings us to halftime. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with second half action of play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for second half action of play. Cyclones lead 33-5 to start the third quarter. Cyclones got off to a 22-0 start to end quarter number 1. Falcons then got a bucket and free throw on a 3-point play attempt in that second quarter before to get off the goose egg. That made it 22-3. In the second quarter, the Cyclones outscored the Falcons 11-5. Turnovers have plagued the Falcons. They have committed 18 turnovers already. Cyclones only turned the ball over once in that first quarter, turned it over 7 times in the second. And we're ready to go here in this Class 3A Region 7 basketball game. Again, the winner moving on to take on the winner of Clarinda and Red Oak. And that will be played next Wednesday, the 14th. There's a turnover out front. Turnover number 19 for the Falcons. Molly Swenson leading the way with all scorers. She's got 17. 8 for Erica Rust. And there's going to be either a foul or a travel. Looks like they're going to call a foul. Going to call foul on number 11, Olivia Schrader. That's her first personal foul. And have the Cyclones inbounding on the baseline. And a three-pointer put up by Swenson is no good. Cyclones in that 2-3 zone, goes inside, and now they've kicked it out. Three-point shot is up, no good. Cyclones off running in transition, but the Falcons get back, and now ball getting worked around the perimeter. It ends up being a turnover on the Cyclones there. Baseline jumper up, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. That's number 10 losing it, Janessa Kohler. So it will be Harlan Community basketball. Again with the lead, 33-5 with 6.5 to play here in quarter number 3. Foul goes down low to Erica Rust, and she's fouled as well. And she's going to go to the free throw line for a three-point play attempt. Rust with one free throw, and that is up no good. 35-5 is the score. And there's going to be a steal. Ava Munson with the steal for the Cyclones. She goes in transition, finds Aubrey Sweezow. And the Cyclones lead 37-5. Nice play there by Munson, finding the teammate Sweezow in transition. And the Cyclones are up by 32. As soon as there's a 35-point differential, there will be a continuous clock. I don't want to get the cart in front of the horse, but I could almost see that coming sooner than later. That's going to be Ava Munson going to the free throw line now, as she was fouled in the act of shooting. So she's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Ava, the senior's first one is up and good. Substitutes into the contest for the Falcons. Munson will have her second free throw attempt, and that is good as well. Ava 2 for 2 from the free throw line on that trip. And it is 39-5. Cyclones with the lead. Two-three zone just causing all sorts of problems for the Falcons, as they don't really have a perimeter game. They don't have a post player inside. Molly Swenson finds Aubrey Sweezow running the floor after the Falcon turnover. And that foul's going to send Sweezow to the free throw line for 2, and the first one is up and good. 40-5, so there we have our 35-point differential. So the clock will now 41-5. So the clock will only stop on timeouts and free throws. So this third and fourth quarter could go pretty quick. 4:45 in this third quarter. Again, Cyclones leading 41-5. And there's going to be a three-point shot up, banked in by Munson. The bank's open on a Saturday night for Ava. The Cyclones lead 44-5. And there's going to be another Falcon turnover. That's turnover number 23 for the visitors. Sonderman's going to put up a three from the corner, and that's good. Hannah Sonderman with the bucket, and it's 47-5. Molly Swenson with the steal. She puts a layup up, no good. And then there's going to be a shot attempt by Schwiezow, and she's fouled. So she's going to go to the free throw line for two. That free throw's up and good. And there's going to be some mass substitutions coming in for both squads. Schwiezow will have her second of two free throws, and that is up and good. (49-5) Cyclones. Cyclones still in that 2-3 zone. Ball goes inside, now kicked out. A three-pointer is going to be on its way. No good. Cyclones come away with the defensive rebound. There's going to be a turnover on the Cyclones. And a blocked shot, but the Falcons come away with the blocked shot, and then there's going to be a held ball. And on the alternate possession arrow, it's going to favor the Falcons. A little skip pass across the top of the zone. And the three-pointer is up and good. That is number 15, Carter Heemer with the three-point bucket, 49-8. Be a three-point shot up by the Cyclones' Addison Wicks. That's no good. Falcons come away with the rebound. Minute 50 left. There's another Cyclone steal and Falcon turnover. And then a held ball there. And on the alternate possession arrow, it favors the Cyclones. Substitutions again for the Falcons. And a turnover on the inbounds. Van Bala was trying to find Kinsley Brook. That's Grace Albertson with the block shot. There's going to be a foul on Kara Kinkle. Will be Kinkle's third personal foul. Jumper put up, no good, and we're going to have another held ball. So the possession arrow favors the Cyclones now as we're at 30 seconds to play. And there's a big problem there. Here's and the referees are getting frustrated. There was an error on the alternate possession arrow. There was 17 seconds left on the clock. Now there's 45 seconds. There was 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So they re-administered the inbound as it was inbounded to the Cyclones, but there was an error on who the ball should have went to. It's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 3, where the score is Harlan Community 49, OABCIG 10. We'll be back with fourth quarter action and play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, channel 15. Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for fourth quarter action of play. Harlan Community 49. Ottawa Arthur, Battle Creek, Ida Grove 10. We are in a situation where there's a continuous clock, as there is a 35-point differential, so the only time it will stop is on timeouts and free throws. Deflection goes out of bounds. Favors the Falcons. There's going to be a foul on Erica Rust. Send the Falcons to the free throw line for 2, and the first one's up and good. And the second was up and good as well. 49-11 is the score. Pull-up three-pointer by Schwiezow is good. 52-12 is the score. Cyclones, again, in that 2-3 zone where they just really extend things out high and wide. There's going to be another Cyclone foul. The clock should be running, but it's not. There we go. And a three-pointer up from the wing is good. That's number 3, Abby Winterroad, 52-15. Cyclones with the lead. Swenson's going to put up a three from the corner. Molly Swenson with the bucket. And she's got 20 on the night. 55-15. Shot altered there by Rust. And going to be Sweezow putting a shot up. She's fouled. So she's going to go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be whistled on number 11, Olivia Schrader. That free throw is up and good. 56-15. And no good on the second one. 5:45 to play. And the shot is put up, blocked, and then saved by Falcons. And count the basket, and there's a foul as well. So they send Sweezow right back to the free throw line. Sweezow have one free throw to convert a three-point play, and it's good. 59-15 is the score. .5:25 left in the fourth quarter. And there's going to be another turnover on the Falcons. They have 25 plus turnovers on the night, hence the reason why they don't have many points up there, and a lot of those turnovers ended up being points for the Cyclones in transition. Again, just Falcons being outmatched here tonight by the Cyclones in every aspect, offensively, defensively, size, speed. 59-18 after the made three-pointer. Ava Munson is going to say, right back at you, as she nails a three-point basket. And the Cyclone starters look to be done for the night, as there's a wholesale group of subs coming in for Harlan Community. Out on the floor for the Cyclones, Wicks, Van Bala, Albertson, Kinkle, and Bruck. And there's another turnover on the Falcons. Ball goes down low to Kinsley Bruck. She kicks it back out to Kinkle. Kinsley Bruck fires up a shot, no good. Kinkle comes away with the rebound. Now Grace Albertson has it, and she has it taken away from her. On the alternate possession arrow, it's going to favor the Falcons. Shot is put up, but is fouled by Bruck. That's going to send number 10, Janessa Kohler, 5'8" freshman, to the free throw line for two. She was fouled in the act of shooting. First one is up and good. 3:12 to play in the contest. Second free throw for Kohler is up, no good. Rebounded by the Cyclones. And the foul is going to be whistled on number 1, Jocelyn Pritchard. That free throw by Van Bala is up, no good. Second free throw for Van Bala on its way, and that one's no good as well. Albertson thought she was going to come away with the offensive rebound. Under 3 minutes to play in the contest. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Kate Kesters for the Cyclones. Shot is up and good. That's Addison Wicks with the made three-point basket. Ball getting moved around the perimeter of the 2-3 zone. It's Burnley Van Bala losing it, but then it's the Falcons picking up the steal, and then they dribble it on the sideline. So then they turn it right back over. Two minutes to play in the contest. Cyclones leading 65-19. Bruck puts a shot up. That's no good. The Falcons bring it across the timeline, looking to attack the 2-3 zone of the Cyclones. And a steal by Kate Kesters. Addie Wicks brings it across the half-court line. Kinkle puts up a three, no good. Kinsley Bruck can't come down with the rebound, and there's going to be a foul on Kinkle, I believe. That's going to be Kinkle's fourth personal foul. Under a minute to play here in this fourth quarter in the ball game itself. And the Cyclones leading 65-19. There's going to be a foul. Foul on Albertson. That first free throw by Addison Pritchard is no good. She'll have a second one. Second free throw is up, and that one is no good either. The Cyclones come away with the defensive rebound. About a 1 second differential on the point clock, or shot clock and game clock, and that's a buck by Kinsley Bruck, 67-19. Ten seconds to play. A three-pointer from the corner is up, no good. Tried to be saved by the Falcons, but it goes out of bounds. And that's going to bring us to the end of the contest, where the Cyclones come away with the win, 67-19 in the first round of the Class 3A Region 7 tournament play. Cyclones will move on to face the winner of Clarinda versus Red Oak Wednesday night, February 14th at 7 o'clock here at Harlan Community High School Gym. So good win here tonight for the Cyclones. And we're moving on to the second round of postseason play of this 2023-24 basketball season. It's been Jonathan North on the camera, Bill Mueller on the play-by-play. You've been watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.